Hey everybody, still rolling electric here. Today we're looking at a 12S5P battery out of 42B lithium ion cells. Big shout out to my Max Mods for building this battery. I also have a XT60 parallel splitter connector. I also have a waterproof plastic box off Amazon. These connectors are also off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. I went ahead and already wired in the XT60 connector into the deck. It's plug in and play. I did notch the deck just a little bit right here to run the plug up through the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and open this box up, and I'm going to start putting foam around this battery, and I'm just going to kind of run you guys through it on how I'm running this setup. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so I went ahead and made the foam, popped out the foam to fit the battery. I also took a Dremel and I cut out a little square hole for the XT60 connector to come through. I have some shrink wrap just to give it extra protection. I'll probably put some silicone around that to waterproof it. So the battery's in the box. It's a nice, snug, tight fit. Battery's in there well. It won't slide around in there. It's got some foam on top to protect it, put some pressure down on it. Got the charge port here if I need it. I'm running it in parallel. It all charges through the charge port on the skateboard. I'm gonna go ahead and mount the box like that. I'm gonna think of a few ideas on how to mount it. If you're doing this, make sure your batteries are at the same voltage. So an easy way to check that is you grab your voltmeter and you test the female end coming from the board right now. I have 49.9 coming from the board, and from my external battery I have 49.7, so I'm not even a volt off. So I can go ahead and hook those together right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hook the batteries together. They're in parallel. Alrighty. And I also have these really big zip ties, and they're really strong. So for right now, I'm thinking I'm just gonna run some zip ties around the outside, all the way around the board, just to hold this down until I find a permanent solution. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see if I can't snug this up with one zip tie, not having to put them together, which I was able to get some meat. Okay. Oh yeah, that's solid. With just one, it's already, I mean, the whole board's moving with it. So has these little indents on the top that'll kind of hold it from sliding, but that you can really wrench these zip ties down with pliers. They're super strong. So I'm gonna take another one. I think I'm gonna run 3 of them. So I'm gonna run another one right down the middle. And the battery that I put in this box, it's a 12S5P. So it's 12 in series, and it has 5 pairs. So 5 pairs of cells ran in 12 series. So there's 12 packs of 5, and they're series together. All right, another zip tie. And I'm just going all the way around the board. I'm going underneath the board. Just got to be careful you don't scrape anything or go over a bump and it scrapes the bottom, because you could have the chance it rip your zip ties off, and that wouldn't be very fun. So I'm I'm thinking I'll be able to lift the board up from this box with these zip ties the way it is. And look, I can lift the board up and the whole board moves. So those zip ties are solid. Alrighty, you guys, so that's the Meepo Hurricane with an external battery. I appreciate you guys watching. The link will be in the description for the parallel connector and also the box. If you want to go ahead and find out information on getting a battery, you can always look up mymaxmods.com and support them. So again, I appreciate it. You guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Ride safe out there.